and gentlemen, this is Wrestling Wednesday, and coming to the ring, hailing from Orlando, Florida, the undisputed, undefeated champion of sports and entertainment, it's Kevin Sutton Show!
Yeah, baby. You know what time it is, brothers and sisters. You know what it's all about. It's Wednesdays, and I don't have to tell you it, but I'm going to tell you it's Wrestling Wednesdays, baby. And we get downright dirty. If you're ready for the show, I got it for you. Now, here we go. Oh, doggy.
The Kevin Sutton Show is brought to you by David Moss Volkswagen Only Road, where they sell both new and used cars. Come check out their extended tent sales, sign and drive deals. Everyone will get a deal. $139 a month, $189 a month. Just go over to David Moss Volkswagen or Orlando North and tell them your friends at the Kevin Sutton Show sent you.
And don't forget to download the podcast on iTunes, Stitcher, TuneIn Radio, even iHeartRadio. That's right. We have our very own channel. Just type in Kevin Sutton Show. For your iPhone and Stitcher users, just make sure to leave a rating, review, and definitely don't forget to subscribe. 5 stars, please.
You can put those 5 stars on your iTunes. You can do whatever you want to do. But I'm going to tell you something. If you don't get it right, you don't get it done, you don't make it happen, I'm coming to your house, and I'm going to get in your candy. Doctah Pheel.
Jar.
That's what I'm talking about, brother.
Okay.
Today in the studios with me, my man, Doctah Pheel.
Today is Wednesday, baby. And today I don't have words of wisdom. I have a question. Today is Back to the Future Day. And one thing I never understood is that if they had a time machine, why are they always in a hurry?
This is true.
Right?
If they had a time machine, why were they always in a hurry?
I would never be in a hurry. I mean,
Because they had to solve something before it happened. Remember? It was the parents being together.
Yeah, but if you had a time machine, you could just keep going all the way.
Keep on
Fix it
Again,
at whichever
again.
point you
Keep on
want.
fixing it.
Yeah. I guess it's for plot.
If I had a time machine, oh, my life would be so much better.
Oh, my goodness. And I got in the studios with me, thinking of things that's a whole lot better. It's my girl Mayra, or the diva Latina, or the Latina diva.
Oh, yeah. And tonight is a good night. Oh, hola. Yes. And the question I pose tonight, what do you do to get your ex back?
who?
What
Your ex back?
extremes do you do to get
What
your ex
would you
back?
do for your ex back now?
Well, I
Would
would.
you overdose?
Oh,
And I got my man, Captain
Joe.
Rio.
Oh, man.
Jay Ryan.
On Wrestling Wednesdays.
Jay Ryan.
Jay Ryan.
Thank you. I thought we were going to go ahead and change the intros for the beginning on Wrestling Wednesdays. I'm still waiting for that. Still waiting for
Do you
that.
really want the song that Chris wants to play for you?
Never mind.
Yeah.
he's like,
We can do it.
I'm chomping at the bits.
it's like,
I know.
We can do that.
Don't make him change
I
your
can
intro.
repeat it. I have no problem with changing your intro. I have no problem at
It
all.
may not be what you want.
Exactly.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, man.
And then I got the reigning champ coming in. It's my girl, Faithy Fun Time.
Hello. Hello.
All I do is win,
I am the champion. Oh, Viva!
Yes, sir. Volleyball tryouts went down yesterday. And Faith coming back from last year with a whooping.
Oh.
She went home crying.
Oh, man.
She was crying on the pillow.
Ball my
no.
eyes out.
Bawling her eyes out about how she didn't make the team. And she knew she didn't do what she was supposed to do, brother. She knew she had to pull herself up from her bootstraps and get on to practicing.
So what?
So her summer,
Whoa.
her whole summer, brother,
Word.
she spent it practicing, training, working out for volleyball.
Oh,
I know
yeah.
that's right.
That's what she did.
She
And
did
she
do
I know
claimed
that's
it.
right.
Official jerky.
See, oh.
She claimed it.
I got 2 jerseys now.
Yeah.
So like most kids during the summertime, she wasn't chasing the ice cream truck.
Oh, no.
She wasn't sitting in the house twiddling her thumbs on the Xbox.
Oh, no.
She was at the OVA. She was at the Rollins volleyball team.
I know
College.
that's right.
At the Rollins. People know Rollins is a college. You know what I'm saying, sister? That's what she was doing.
Hold up.
Working it out.
Oh, hold
Hold
up.
Hold up. Where that?
Let me give a shout out to all my coaches at OVA for
What?
helping me do this. All
That's strong.
of it.
It's not just about making a team. It's about being a part of one, brother.
Yeah. Proud of you,
strong.
girl. Proud of you.
The fact that you took the loss and made it your power to make it to the next step makes me proud.
Overcoming obstacles.
Makes me proud. Because this is America. Oh! Chris!
yeah.
Chris!
Oh, no.
Chris!
Oh, so
Help a
early.
brother out.
Oh,
Help a
man.
brother out. Help a brother out. This is...
America.
America.
What is this place we are? My brothers and sisters, you know when it comes a time in life that you find out that you haven't done it right. You find out that you just didn't make it happen.
Faithy Fun Time.
When you were standing in the line trying to make things happen, it didn't go your way. You might cry and scream and holler that it didn't go what you wanted it to do. But you can figure 1 or 2 things out. This is America. This is the land of opportunity. 1772. You know about it. They allowed you the opportunity to do what's best for you. And when you took that time, Faithy, fun time, your summer wasn't about fun. It was about working hard and changing the past to the present future where you made it to that team. And I'm proud to say you're my daughter. And I'm proud to say I'm American. And I'm proud to say I love apple pie. And I love apple phones. God bless America. God bless baseball, football, basketball, soccer, hockey, and many motor racing.
And volleyball.
And volleyball.
Yeah.
And b-ball.
Yeah.
You have to
B-ball.
call it b-ball.
Ooh.
Oh,
B-ball.
okay.
You can do
Yeah,
that
we're
now.
proud of you, girl. We're proud of you.
That is what it's about.
She said
I
practice,
didn't get picked on my basketball team in high school.
It's like Michael Jordan.
I complained.
It's like Michael
I
Jordan.
complained. I said, it's because I'm black. That's why they didn't pick me. You know what I'm saying? But that doesn't work in that situation because most of the brothers on the team was brothers. So I couldn't use that excuse. So it was just because I couldn't jump. You know what I'm saying? But there was a white guy on the team that could jump. So I was like, hey, what did Spike Lee say in the movie? He said, white men can't jump. How did this guy get on the team? And I didn't get picked. And I went home and I cried. But what did I do that summer? I chased the ice cream truck. So when the next year came around, I didn't make it on the basketball team.
Again.
But I tried out every year. I tried out.
Yeah.
I tried it out.
It's like Michael Jordan. That's what he told us.
Hey.
He was like, he got cut off the first time. Next time he practices all that stuff.
This is beautiful.
Power!
Kevin about to cry, man.
This
I
is
see
beautiful.
it.
That's what it's about. You know what I mean? Michael
Go
Jordan
ahead, you
got
want a
kicked off the
tissue?
team. They
Can
said,
I just say,
you don't work, brother.
It's 8 o'clock. Faith got out of school at 3. So let's rewind. 5 hours ago, she got out of school. Let's rewind 6 hours. Kevin was not
Let's go
singing
back
that
in the
same
future.
song.
Let's go back to
He was not singing that same song. Man, if Faith don't make it, I'm going to go talk to the school. I don't see
No,
how she don't
I
make
didn't
it.
say no. I
You
didn't
about to
say
helicopter
I
dad.
can't take this.
I
can't
didn't
take
say
this.
I was going to talk to the school. I said I feel like talking to the school. There's a difference. What you feel like and what you're going to do is 2 different things.
You were gonna
And I
do it.
said I would be hurt to know that not only did she not make it that year before,
I just wanted
you know
to
what I mean?
do it.
I seen how hurt you were during that time, Faith, and it hurt me as a father to see you disappointed that you didn't make it. But at the same time, I wasn't disappointed as much because I know you didn't do anything to make it to that team.
No,
you practice at home the week before, like, okay, I'm
Yeah.
going to be trying out for volleyball, so a week before I'm going to become a star. Reality have to smack you every once in a while. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's not my opportunity to save you from
But
that.
this year,
That's not my opportunity to save you from that.
we invested over
But what you
$1,000
did-
to get rid of.
But it's not about. She said, I want to be
$1,000 later.
better at
There you
volleyball.
go.
What can I do to be better?
But
Mom,
first-
Dad, what can I do? That is a question.
You asked me. You were like, "Do you solemnly swear?" I think I said that wrong. It's a big word.
You said it right.
Solemnly swear.
You had it right the
Solemn.
first time.
Now it's Solomus.
You had it right the first
Do you
time.
solemnly swear that
commit.
you will like to play volleyball?
And commit to it.
Commit to it. It's about commitment. And even if you didn't make it this year, I know that you worked hard to change what happened the last time. So if it didn't work out, that just means you weren't good enough.
But she was.
That's reality.
But I was.
But it takes time and it takes dedication. And when you do that, this will change the way that you look at life. That's what the important message that came out of it. I didn't want it to be where you didn't make it this year, because that would have changed
Your life.
where you worked. No, I'm just saying, when you worked hard at something and you knew you did something wrong, and then you came back and you went at it again and it didn't work out. I think sometimes if the first time that happens to you, you actually benefit from realizing your faults and make them better.
Instant gratification.
It's instant gratification to prove to you as a child that if you put in the hard work and dedication, that it turns out that things work for you. Now, that doesn't mean that's going to work every time. But right now, you got to see that you put in that work and that change. Vasquez, you ain't got no children. You know what I mean? But you know about team effort. You know about working on the team, what it's about to be a part of something. To know that you changed, if it would just have been a smack in the face again and be like, you didn't make it, kid, 2 times in a row, that could put a person down like, well, what was the purpose of me wasting my whole summer? You know, that would be mean.
Like, oh.
That's why me and Dias don't get along.
Like,
You know?
all this. I still only
Where are you at on
lost
that,
2
Vasquez?
pounds.
Where are you at on that?
Well, I mean, in my last year in middle school, I didn't make the basketball team, and then my freshman year in high school, I didn't make the basketball team. Then I just gave up.
Oh.
See?
Oh, dear.
Mm.
That is exactly what you
Yeah.
were just saying.
That's.
And he's just like, man, geez. I'm
Did
not
you
supposed to
do
play.
anything to get better
I mean, I played, I practiced.
that whole summer?
Not as much as I should, though.
Oh,
Ice
did
cream
you
truck.
hear it?
Ice cream truck?
Mr. Ice Cream Man.
I didn't have any ice cream truck.
It's not
He had ice cream in the
literal, man.
refrigerator, man.
It's
He
not
had ice cream in the
I just wanted
refrigerator,
to jump
man.
on the trampoline.
Hey, this is the Kevin Sutton Show. When we come back, we got it for you. It's Wrestling Wednesdays, baby. And I'm not even going to say it. I'm not going to say it. It's just going to happen. Stay tuned. It's going to be that action. I guarantee you. KevinSuttonShow.com with the crew. Doctah Pheel, Mayra with the ladies' point of view. Faithy Volleyball Fun Time. My man Jerome. Jay Riot, because it's Wrestling Wednesday. And my man Vasquez, attorneys at laws.
The Kevin Sutton Show is brought to you by iFly Orlando. Are you looking for that skydiving experience, but you don't want to jump out of a plane? iFly Orlando is a place to go. It's an indoor skydiving experience located off of International Drive across from Wet and Wild. Go to the website, KevinSuttonShow.com, and click on iFly Orlando. Now let's get back to this crazy thing we call Wrestling Wednesday with the Kevin Sutton Show.
And guys, guess what? You can leave us a voice message on our website without even dialing a phone number. Just head to KevinSuttonShow.com on the right side of the screen. Click on the speak pipe button. Keep it clean because we will play on the air. Ask us any questions or just give us a comment. But whatever you do, just head to KevinSuttonShow.com.
Hey, man, I remember when this song.
I'm telling you, man. Oh,
You don't know
man.
nothing till you in the parking lot at the Winn-Dixie in Point Santa when it's closed down. There's no cars in the parking lot whatsoever, and you hitting 16 switches, sliding around the parking lot and playing this song with them 4 kicker 12s in the back of the trunk and making it go down. Until you have that.
Gator juice. That's a jam. We got to run that back, man. Yeah. This is real quick, man.
Now, you're not even old enough to really ride.
In the band, we used to play this.
Yeah, you used to play.
day.
Okay.
In the van at the daycare.
Oh, yeah, boy.
Oak Ridge was raw, though.
Oak Ridge. Actually, Westridge. This was way
Westridge.
back in Westridge.
Man.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm pretty young, man.
Elementary, y'all were playing it. It was jamming out. Elementary school. Man, that's crazy. Man. But I'm telling you, Poinciana was a different type of place, man. Like we had everything in place.
Yeah, it was a redneck place
It was not a redneck. Poinciana is the melting pot of the nation
of New York.
That's where they go.
It's New Eureka.
I know.
Hey, buddy.
Hey, they even had some black people in Queens, right? You know.
Poinciana is a great place, and in Poinciana, great things happen. In Poinciana, you meet some great people. Go Eagles, Eagles pride, Eagles pride. And now I got a man that's on the line that is not only an Eagle, he's a proud father of children that were raised up in a great school system, Poinciana High School. And it's Poinciana Eagle pride all day. And not only did this man sit there on hot days watching the football games and supporting kids that wasn't even his own children, he is a professional wrestler, WWE, WWF, all the changes, WCW. You know, like, what's this world coming to? If there were more men like this man in America, the home of the brave, this would be a better place. The King, and I'm not talking about the King of Rock, King Haku. Are you there, my brother?
Yes, sir.
Oh my goodness! Don't hurt me, man. Don't hurt me.
Did you like that intro?
I love the intro, and I love everything that you call us all about rednecks and
See? Oh, man, Mayra.
And, you know. And I think Kevin is right. It's a melting pot here. You know, you can find anybody from this world in Poinciana.
It's all in Poinciana. You put the Samoan in Poinciana. Like Samoan, like Samoan kids, you know, we put a whole bunch of kids. Just no.
Play on
Come
words
on,
there. Just
man.
a little play on words there. I see what you did there.
So the wrestling life. So I got a guy here in the studios with me that he was like, "Why do you call him King Haku?"
No, I said, why do you still?
Why do I still call you? I'm like, that's who you were when I met you. You were the king.
I understand now.
And he was like, come on, what are you talking about? I was like, it was like 92, 90-ish era. Like he was the king, like King Haku. Like every time I see you at the David Moss facilities, I still say it's the king. You know, like I don't say anything else.
That's true. He's consistent, if anything.
So, but Doctah Pheel, he's a huge wrestling fan, and one of the main reasons we started, like, not just talking about wrestling, but bringing in a dedicated day to Wrestling Wednesdays or Wrestling Wednesdays.
Wrestling.
Yeah, Wrestling Wednesdays. Is my man Doctah Pheel. So he has 1,000,000,001 questions.
Well, I narrowed it down to a few. But it's a pleasure to talk to you. And I remember you in WCW as Ming, and you scared the hell out of me, honestly.
Well, thank you. I guess I should say that I did something right, huh?
Yes, and I remember do the chops and the tongue and death grip to all my friends. That was.
Are you reminiscing? That's some reminiscing, isn't it?
Nah, tongue and death grip.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess so.
Well, you now have been a person who has been in Central Florida for a long time. And when did you join the David Moss crew? How long ago was that?
Oh my goodness! Talk about that. I feel old now. It was about 14 or 15 years ago.
Wow. And you've been with them by their side through all their growth. And one of the things that we're always proud to be, involved with, Kevin and I, and we've been able to be involved for the last 4 years, is the David Moss Foundation Celebrity Golf Tournament, because we get to raise money for local charities here and keep it going. And, you've seen the changes, and there's a game comes out next Tuesday, and you're in it.
Yes.
You're in it.
WWE 2K16.
What are your thoughts when you look at wrestling today?
Well, everything. Time change.
Right.
That's how I look at it. Either I like it or not. But to me, I like it. I understand that things have changed. Our days was our days, and today is today. And the future is going to be the future. So I think with the everything that McMahon is doing, I think it's smart in a way with the marketing and all that good stuff out there for everybody. You know, and I'm not just talking about myself. I'm talking about everybody because, you know, I just wish that there's more organization besides WWE so that every wrestler, everybody has a dream to be a wrestler and, you know, go into a company and go on. That's how I, you know, instead of just WWE. Does it make sense?
Yeah.
They do have a stranglehold on the industry
basically, there's no other options. If you get rejected from the WWE, that's it. You got nothing else. And I know that there's a lot of wrestling, different organizations that have been trying to make it, but it's hard to compare towards the beast of who, you know, who runs this. And one thing that you told us what was really great a couple of weeks ago when we were having dinner over at the foundation is it helped you raise your family and you know, support your family.
Yes. I mean, I'm sure everybody, you know, in the way, either you wrestler or basketball player or football player, whatever sports or job that you have, you know, but what I said there, yes, you know, it makes, you know, coming into this great country and make a living in wrestling, and also that was the thing for me to come to America is, you know, the opportunity that the King of Tonga was, you know, gave to me. And, you know, I always remember that, and I'll never forget that because, you know, it gave me life with my family today, and also my parents back home, grandparents and cousins and everybody else that back home that needed the help at the time. So, you know, I'm grateful for that, and I can never forget that. And I'm grateful for the America for the opportunity.
That's awesome.
Now, when you were in WCW and WWE, what was the demeanor like backstage? Were they very, very similar, or were they completely chaotic?
The WCW, between WCW and WWF?
Yeah.
Something, you know, WWF was creating, you know, Vince McMahon was bringing the WWF, you know, from where it was.
Yeah.
For example, we were at high school gym or middle school gym and build up from there to the stadium. And, of course, with WCW, I think WCW was attract everybody. And at the time, it was the second to WWE. And the most important thing was with WCW, it was the contract.
Yeah.
So that was the new thing in the game. It was the contract. Everybody wants to have a contract. And I think that's what, at that time, I was going from Japan to Mexico, trying to, you know, to make a living in those two countries. And, you know, WCW was starting to making it, you know, through TV and all this stuff as big as it was. So, you know, that's when I start to, you know, come in and, you know, look for a job at WCW.
There you go. Hey, you hearing it?
Wow. King, we're going to go to a commercial break. And when we get back, I got a huge wrestling fan, Krispy Kreme Chris. He's a wrestling fanatic that calls into the show all the time. And he says, what is the major difference between working for Vince as opposed to working for Ted? So when we come back from this commercial break, we'll get back.
Are you looking for a DJ or MC for your next corporate party, grand opening, private event, or even a wedding? Well, you can hire our very own Kevin Sutton. That's right. Go to the website, KevinSuttonShow.com, and click on Need a DJ. Now let's get back to this thing we call Wrestling Wednesday with the Kevin Sutton Show.
And guys, don't forget to download our podcast on iTunes, Stitcher, TuneIn Radio, even iHeartRadio. That's right. We have our very own channel. You can catch up on all the episodes you may have missed or even binge listen. But just type in Kevin Sutton Show, and for your iPhone and Stitcher users, just make sure to leave a rating, review, and definitely don't forget to subscribe. 5 Tongan death grips, please.
5.
Now, you guys know that the Riot Pro Wrestling is going down in Melbourne
This weekend.
This Saturday.
This weekend, Saturday night.
We have 2 tickets.
So make sure you check it out. Check it out.
Hit us
Check it
up on
out. Check it
Facebook.
out.
Yeah, they gave us 2 free tickets to give out to one of our listeners.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I want to go.
You gotta work. You know,
It's
you
in
never-
Melbourne?
Yeah, you never off. Oh, might do a slip in.
I'll have to do a run in and get someone a chair shot.
Hey, if you're interested, you can hit us up. But hey, we're gonna get back to the toughest man in wrestling, and we're not talking just one person. Multiple people have called you, King Haku, the toughest wrestler ever, and that's awesome. But something that we haven't shared at all is that you have a very equally famous nephew who goes by the name of Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson.
Who's that?
Dwayne Wayne from Different World? That's not who we're talking about?
Now, we posted, because you had sent me that picture of the 2 of you guys when you were in Miami.
Yes.
What he has really taken his wrestling career to the fullest level of stardom. And recently we talked about him because he is valued at the most lucrative wrestler in history with a monetary value of over $70 million. How do you feel about your nephew?
Can a brother get a loan? Remember when I used to change the diapers?
I think that, you know, he will always say that, and, you know, he still say that, you know, it's the blessings.
Right.
You know, it's the blessings of, you know, and I believe that those are hardworking from, you know, grandpa and grandma and, you know, to his parents, and, you know, now it's him. And, you know, I think he's worked harder than all of them.
Right.
You know, and, you know, I was over there, as I told you, Mayra and Kevin, about, you know, I went there to ask for autograph.
Oh.
Of course, you know, the posters and the, you know.
Yeah, for the
David
auction.
Moss Celebrity
Yeah.
Golf Tournament.
I actually bid on the action figure, but I didn't win.
Right.
Does
Yeah.
it feel odd to go and ask your nephew, like, hey, can I get your autograph?
How does that work out?
No, I will call the mother. That's what I've been
that's
doing
what you do. Go to his mom.
There you go. Smart.
Hey, sister.
You know,
Fine.
I have to tell you, there was in the beginning, you know, I used to have his phone numbers. But what happened there, it's, you know, like every 2 weeks or every week, you know, his phone number was changed.
Oh,
Wow.
Yeah.
I can imagine.
And
The
then get
famous
to the
life.
point that I said to the mother, why don't you just keep up with him and, you know, and I'll call you and make it easier that way. So whenever he comes into town, you know, the things like that, you know, autograph and stuff like that, you know, he'll sign it. But last time I, you know, asked for the autograph, I went in and he wasn't autographed yet. So she told me that, you know, he's coming in to sign the posters and stuff like that. So we waited and waited, and he keeps saying, well, I'm on my way to the gym, I'll be there. And then he turned around and said, Mom, you know, I'm cooking some breakfast, you know, and, you know, she turned around and said, cooking? When did he ever cook, you know, for himself? And so, you know, finally he showed up, and then, you know, we sit there and, you know, visit for, I think, almost 2 hours, and finally he said to me, Uncle, come on out here, and, you know, and of course when he walked in front of me, I can tell that walk, you know, it's like he's walking in the ring, you know, and I said, he's up to something. What the world in the world that he's trying to do here, you know, that the shoulder was up, you know,
Was the eyebrow cocked? Okay.
Yeah. And
How can you not smell what he was cooking?
Oh,
it was cooking.
but I'm bummed. Gosh.
And he was cooking, Doctah Pheel, and you know he was trying. You know, Uncle, you work in the dealership with the cars and trucks and everything. What do you think about this truck? You know, and I look at the truck and say, well, it's pretty nice, and you know, give him my opinion. To make the story funny, turn around and look at me. I'm standing there with his mother, and he said, Uncle, I think, you know, you look good and you look better, you know, driving a big truck.
No.
What?
Yeah, because you did.
Nuh-uh.
I did see you in the little car that one time. The little, it was like the Forerunner.
Hold
or something
on.
like
Did
that.
he make you have an Oprah moment? Hold on.
He was in a
did?
little. He was
It was
King.
like,
You
okay.
are a big guy, And it's not like you're big as in like overweight. You're very stout. Like
He's the toughest man in wrestling.
He's a Samoan.
You are all muscle, and like, it takes a lot when I shake somebody's hand. It hurts.
I thank you for, look, when you come from the third world country, you appreciate everything in this country. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't matter if you ride a bicycle or, row a canoe. You guys always think about Cadillac, big Cadillac, big this, big that.
On 22s. You got to say Cadillacs on 22s. You got to say that.
So, and that's what I guess Dwayne was trying to tell me, Uncle, because, like Doctah Pheel and you all talking about, the redneck of us here, they always laugh at me when I pull up on my little Toyota. When the boys get together here, the homeboys get here, they're driving in the big Chevrolet, the big F-150 and all
Dodge
that.
Rams.
And here I am driving in my little compact Toyota. They'll look at me like,
So he gave you that truck?
Yes. So
wow.
he said, Uncle, you're going to look better, but, let me take care of it. Make it look good for you. And,
Man, that's love.
So,
and I know that April of this year, he was on Jimmy Kimmel, and he also mentioned you in his interview.
Right,
so
yeah.
That was awesome, too. That's what you call remembering where you come from.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
that's the rock.
You.
It's in the culture.
It is in the culture.
Yeah.
Well, we're very proud to call him one of our, favorite wrestlers. I've had the opportunity to meet him and was so impressed. And, we always reference him because he has made that step.
I would donate a kidney to meet him. I would.
Lamar Odom needs a kidney. But it's, it's a pleasure. And it's a pleasure to hear stories like this that no one else has. And how he continues to support the causes that you're involved in. That's a great nephew. So we're equally as lucky to know about.
And we appreciate him, of course, the whole family, what he's doing to our family and also, the community that we live on, he's always good about it. So,
Wow.
And like he said, and I would say, we thank God for everything. Thanks for the blessings.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Most deaf.
You made us tear up. I didn't know he gave you an Oprah moment. That was just amazing.
That is the awesome thing. And it's always good to see you. We're going to get out of here and go to commercial break, but much love and respect for what you've done to the wrestling industry and changed multiple people's lives by introducing your nephew into the same sport, just carrying over that generational family business.
And we're going to start a petition.
Father and, grandfather and grandma, that was the great thing. Even myself, we were in Hawaii together trying to build Hawaii, his mom and dad. But, yes, thank you for all of you. And, it's not all about wrestling, but, it's also the people of this world,
Yeah, and we want a petition because we want you in the Hall of Fame. You're next.
Just as long I want to induct you.
Haku.
It'll be amazing.
Nice to meet you.
Thank you,
Be good, brother.
King Haku. Thank you.
Yeah, you guys take care, Mayra.
You too.
Take care, Kevin.
All hail to the king.
Bye.
All hail to the king. Man, that was
I ain't got nothing else
awesome.
to say.
I didn't know he gave him an Oprah moment. He didn't
Wow.
share that part.
Oh, he didn't say what kind of truck, though.
It's in the
nice.
picture.
Look at the
What?
picture.
Go to the website.
Yeah.
Look
This
at
is
that.
This
Kevin
guy
Sutton
don't
Show.
even listen to the show
Stay
in the
tuned.
studio.
Bring it up now.
Riot Pro Wrestling. You heard it this Saturday. Kevin Sutton Show. Stay tuned.
We got 2 tickets.